Hey Uber drivers and YouTube video. I am on my way to Uber corporate office. Well, not a corporate office, but the Uber office here in Atlanta is off of Ellensworth. And I'm calling to, one, bring up some issues or discuss some issues in regards to some incentives pay that I was supposed to get. Not what I already got, but it was an additional incentives. Now, this is the second week in a row that I didn't get any invites for any type of guarantees or promotions. So last week I sent them an email about promotions and incentives and guarantees, because I realized that if I know there's a guarantee from 6 in the morning to 9 o'clock and you get $20 an hour or $21 an hour, I have an incentive psychologically to wake up and try to drive during those hours to get those incentives. So when they first did the incentives, I got up, drove those hours that had the incentive time, and put my way in my path on making at least $40 by the time 10 o'clock came around in the morning. So I know that getting up in the morning and getting a few of those airport rides, you really get a lot of requests. So, last week I really was lazy. I did about 16, 18 hours and made only $193. And knowing that this is my only job for now, I didn't hustle like I was, say, during those 2 weeks when I had done the incentives. Now, I didn't make thousands of dollars like they said that you could make. They said you could make up to $1,400 if you drive all during the times of the incentives. You hit all the objective goals that they wanted you to make, and you hit it. But how much driving, how much money in gas are you spending doing that? I mean, for you to really get those incentives and hit everyone from Monday through Friday from 6 to 9 o'clock in the morning, and then from 4 to 7, and then Friday, Saturday, Sundays from noon all the way up until about 3 in the morning on a Friday, Saturday, and you have to get 5 rides or 6 rides during that time, between those certain hours, and you had to do it in a designated area like Buckhead and downtown and Virginia Highlands, Midtown. It's like by the time you do all that, everybody's going to be running down there to go to downtown. Now that football season is back in process, the NFL and college football, it's going to be nothing but chaos. It ain't going to be nothing more than traffic jams, and you're going to be stuck in traffic, and you're going to spend a whole lot of time idling because you can't go, you're not moving anywhere. So I start to wonder, is it really worth it? Driving at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning to pick up people and no telling where they want to go, and you may pick up 1 or 2 people, but if you're going to the football game and say you're picking up people who is going outskirts, they're not in town, and they leaving the football game and they going back to wherever, then you gotta turn around and say, you know what, let me see if I can get me some more rides and get more people at the football game. You can only pick up maybe, most likely if it's a football game, you're gonna be picking up 3-4 people in your car. They're gonna probably do a pool, and then it'll be like $5 in that pool, and you're going to take them, dropping it off to wherever. You know, I mean, it's like these pools is really not worth it, you know, especially when you're in a rush hour, like going to the football games on the weekends. I said to myself, I'm trying to avoid going downtown on the weekends because I'm not really getting, you know, I'll get a whole bunch of $3 fares. And by the time I do all of that, I'll probably make $60, give or take, or less. And that's starting to show. It's starting to be too much of a wear and tear on my car. And I knew this, I knew mathematically, if I'm driving, 55 hours on the clock with Uber, that they're going to choose people who are high drivers. And they're going to want to get the notification of the guarantees, because psychologically, they say, okay, you know what? If they're driving 55, 60 hours a week, 70 hours a week, those are the ones that's going to get the guarantees. But what's the chances of you not making your guarantee? You're not really going to get the minimum, or you're going to say you get 6 and you are in Virginia Highlands or Midtown or downtown, and yes, you get a lot of short rides and you make that minimum guarantee during those hours, and you're in the vicinities that they say they want you to drive. Yes, they're going to give them an incentive. Mine is the difference, of course. It's going to be, they're going to take their fees out. You get the difference. So it's like that's their way of trying to reward those who drive longer hours. But I have yet to make $1,400. I have not yet to hit that $1,000
in a half
a week.
Mile, turn right onto Collier Road. Northwest.
Come on now. I have not yet made that $1,000 a week pay scale yet. I set a goal to say I want to do $800 a week, and $3,200 a month. That will really bring me over the hump. It will really give me that amount of money I need to take care of my bills for the month without exhausting out my savings.
In a quarter of a mile,
quickly.
Turn right onto Collier Road, northwest.
So, I know I gotta have to hustle. I'm gonna have to be smart about how I'm doing this. How I'm driving. Where I'm going, not driving idly. Like right now, I'm going to the Uber office, and even though it's not that long of a distance, I didn't turn on the clock and I haven't picked up anybody because, one, I said, well, I don't want to pick anyone up and then take me away from going to the office. So what I'm going to do is, I got about 9 minutes, according to my GPS in my car, about 3 miles. I'll be at the Uber office, and then I'm gonna go there, wait, depending on how many people's there. I'm gonna start talking to some other drivers there, because I know there's gonna be some drivers there. There's gonna be people there. They're gonna have some issues, and they're going to be some there that's going to have questions. So I'm going to kind of see who's the full-time drivers. Where are they at in Atlanta? Where are the full-time drivers? So I think what I'm gonna do, I think I had started a Facebook page called Atlanta Uber Drivers. I think that's what I called it. But anyway, if you're interested and you're in Atlanta or the metro Atlanta area, or you just want to join the Facebook group, look up my name, Teresa Smallwood. Look up Atlanta Uber Drivers. I think that's what I call the group. But anyway, send me a shout out if you have any issues or concerns and questions, and let me know what you're thinking. But anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.